Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the art studio here. Today we're going to draw caricature mouths, and I'm going to also show you how I warm up before I drawing. It is about 6:15 a.m. It is a beautiful morning here in upstate New York, and we got the door open at the studio here, the backyard. The birds are singing. It is July, almost July, so we are happy, happy, happy. Okay, drawing mouths. We'll get into that, and so to warm up, I haven't drawn at all yet. So what I do usually, we'll just use a scrap piece of paper here, is I get my lines going, just just to limber up, as we say. I used to take a life drawing class here at the local school, and they would have you do these little. I forgot all about doing these little exercises. I kind of made up these little exercises because they're kind of geared towards caricature and cartooning. So, but he was always say, let's limber up." So this almost reminds me of my airbrush, which I haven't airbrushed in over 10 years, and I don't want to. So just some dagger strokes, as we call it, and then circles. This is just to get the drawing muscles ready, and then go thin and thick lines, and just whatever. Okay, we're ready. Caricature mouths can be tricky, but they don't have to be. Okay. So I usually start with the upper lip first. Um, Usually got that point right there. Okay, so now I always want to look at the negative space. So some people are perfectly round bottom like that. So then you want to do the bottom part of the upper lip. And then the bottom. And pay attention to the corners, because they're either going to be like this or straight like this. So character, people's mouths are always moving, and then you got to take a snapshot of their mouth and go with it while you're talking to them, while you're drawing them. There's a lot going on, but for drawing at home, this is good enough. So usually in the corners of the mouth, it's kind of dark like this. Usually, typically, but not with everybody. So then, that is acceptable right there. Sometimes they even got that little indentation right there. You could add a highlight very lightly on the lip. Now, if you want to draw the gum line, you can, but pay attention to what's going on there. And you don't have to draw every little tooth. I used to struggle with teeth. Now it's not a problem. In caricature, things are a bit exaggerated, as usually the front teeth are, and you don't have to draw lines going all the way down. So that's kind of acceptable right there. Okay. Again, all else different. Sometimes you want to follow, like, there's like, oh, I'm going to call dots or segmented steps. I go like this. Watch. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to see mouths like this. This is the average age, average adult mouth. And then you can even just, if there's that, bigger smile eyes. All right. Kids' mouths are not much structure in toddlers' mouths, and they're smaller. So I would say a toddler mouth often like this. This would be with the mouth closed. And they don't have much smile lines yet. Okay, babies. Babies always tripped me up. But here's a way to draw a baby's mouth. There's a lot more fat involved. Just remember that. There's a lot more rounded like that. What's involved? So you just go like this. And then go with the middle part. And whether there's teeth or not, you gotta pay attention to that. And there's usually chubby cheeks. And fill in your mouth as needed. That's the baby's mouth. Sometimes they got teeth showing too. So anyway, and let's draw an adult woman's mouth. You know, they like a actress or model, something like that. It's almost similar. Just the highlight. Very similar, actually, but in scale and size, it would be different. If there's a 3/4 mouth, so this is the center, and these are the eyes. They got this funny little. It's gonna take a turn. Here's the top, and in, out, and then around. So pay attention to that for 3/4 views. Something like that. And the nose would be up here. And the one trick, like you see I did here, if you don't have time to draw the upper lip, do it in shadow and press really hard. That's what the Crayolas are used for, or good for. So when I'm live, sometimes I'll go like this. That's thick. There's your upper lip already done. But you have to do the lower lip thin. The inner one is what I'm talking about. That's just a all right. On some caricature. Thanks.